Cooper Kupp is signing a contract with the Seattle Seahawks. He joins the Seahawks with wide receivers like JSN, a big favorite of mine coming out of that draft, as well as Marquez Valdez-Scantling along with Jake Bobo. They needed some talent, and they finally got it with at the hands of Cooper Kupp. He did not want this to drag out a long process of trying to find a team. He wanted to get this done quickly, and he did with signing a deal with the Seattle Seahawks. So I just want to get your reaction. What do you think of Sam Darnold now throwing it to Cooper Kupp after the Rams decided to let him go?
Well, it's certainly an upgrade over what they had before Darnold got there. Metcalf is gone. He was traded to the Steelers. I think that Kupp to the Seahawks is a nice move for them. Darnold will benefit from it. I do think that the receiver core is still questionable a little bit because Kupp is going to be the number one. Nobody else there really could call close to a one. So he's going to have a lot of double coverage, I think. I'm sure the Rams are unhappy that he winds up staying in the division.
They play him twice now.
Yeah, and I think that he's going to have it. He's going to be, he's going to be pumped for those games, and that's going to make it that much tougher on the Rams.
Well, I don't know how much of an impact this will actually have because Cooper Kupp's production has diminished year after year after year, and especially with Puka Nacua coming in with the Rams, we really saw a difference between how effective he could be with just Puka Nacua instead of Cooper Kupp, and when they were banged up, really, I would say that Puka Nacua truly became the number one wide receiver in very short order because Nakua's rookie year, he exploded onto the scene. Now, he also, I believe, led the league in drops, but it didn't matter because he was such an explosive player that Cooper Kupp kind of got left in the background. Warren Sharp came out with some incredible numbers here per ESPN's player tracking data. Cooper Kupp's ability to get open has decreased year after year after year. So in 2021, when he had the Triple Crown and was the best wide receiver in the NFL, he was ranked 15th out of 160. The following year, 71st out of 150. 2023, 102 out of 153. And this past year, 141 out of 159. So he has diminished pretty drastically, going from 15th and then 3 years later going down to 141st. So it's not great, but I could also say that his production was at the hands of just the fact that Stafford kept targeting Puka Nacua, and what I might also add is the highest passer rating when targeted to on the Rams was Cooper Kupp. So take that with what you will. But the Seahawks desperately needed somebody because I don't think you're going to get anywhere with Sam Darnold as your quarterback throwing it to JSN and Jake Bobo. Yeah. That's not going to happen. You needed at least one other person. But here's my concern. Again, it's kind of the same thing with a bunch of teams that get all these talented pieces with no real structure. Sam Darnold, we saw the last 2 weeks. What was his massive issue? It was pressure. The Seahawks last year had the worst pass-blocking offensive line in the NFL. So Sam Darnold does not do well while under pressure. His numbers are actually garbage. So if they could shore up the offensive line, you add a weapon like Cooper Kupp into the lineup here with JSN, who is, I would say, he's closer than what you think for being a wide receiver one, but still. He was relegated to wide receiver 3 and then got bumped up slightly to 2 when Tyler Lockett's production declined a little bit. So maybe he could fill into that number 1 spot eventually, but you get Cooper Kupp, you get a chance to redeem himself, and he gets to play his former team who he announced, not the team, not an insider. Cooper Kupp announced during Super Bowl week that the Rams are planning on getting off him. Now he gets to play him twice. Now here's my only issue. Matt Stafford versus Sam Darnold. I don't know how favorable that matchup is in favor of the Seattle Seahawks, so I don't know if he'll get the revenge on his former team that he's looking for. Maybe. So, just going to put that out. You go into the Seahawks, you get to verse your former team twice, but your former team is still very good in comparison to your own team. Yeah. Well, your offensive line needs work, your defense needs a little bit of work, so I don't know how big of an impact this will truly have.
Well, the Seahawks are working to try to upgrade their team. They got Dexter Lawrence.
DeMarcus
Lawrence, yeah. And he was happy to go there. He seemed. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, the back and forth between him and Micah Parsons. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. And we could also have some breaking news throughout the show here. We're still waiting on the Aaron Rodgers news. We're going to talk about that soon, as well as we're looking at, here we go. We got the official number. Cooper Kupp reached an agreement on 3-year, $45 million deal, so it is $15 million average annual value. There you go.
Any
Kupp,
guaranteed money?
that has not come through yet. Adam Schefter reported a minute ago, 3 years, $45 million. Guarantees are not up yet. My guess is it'll be around the $20 to $25 million guaranteed money rate. That's what my guess would be. Wouldn't be surprised if it hits 30, 35, but there it is. Cooper Kupp, Seattle Seahawks, 3 years, $45 million deal. He teams up with Sam Darnold, who, I'm going to give him a little bit of credit, even though I bashed him last show. He did very well with a stacked team of T.J. Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, a good offensive line, Aaron Jones in the backfield, the best pressure rate defense through like 16 weeks. He did what he was supposed to do, and he had a career year.
Yeah.
Just, having
It's going to be tougher for him in Seattle.
Absolutely, 100%. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching this clip of the Harvey Hour. If you want to watch the full show, you can by clicking the I in the top right-hand corner right now. If you want to take the show with you on the go, it is available wherever you get your podcast. We go live here on YouTube every single Tuesday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a video and whenever we go live.